pretty windy, huh?
Yeah, I think my hair. Should
You want to hold?
I hold it to the side?
Yeah, hold it to the side. Okay, and cut. One more. Hey, my name's Brian Chamberlain. I'm 22 and I'm a photographer.
The woman was the dream I had, though rather hard to keep. For when my eyes were watching hers, they closed, and I was still asleep.
I'd always been interested in, visual mediums, but it didn't, come to fruition until I came into college and started taking digital frame and sequence as part of a film curriculum that I realized that image making is something that I'm definitely interested in doing. The professor in digital frame and sequence, Bill Foley, was, pretty exceptional and sort of drew us into the love of looking for good images, images that tell complete stories. He's a Pulitzer-winning photographer, and he came from a photojournalism background. So a lot of the references that he showed us were coming from that kind of flavor, that kind of verite style. And it was excellent to get so much exposure to such good work that exists out there. And in turn, that definitely brought about my curiosity with my own work in photography and, using that kind of style.
Let's go.
My family comes from Hawaii, and I moved to the continental U.S. When I was 12 years old. And since then I've been living in Massachusetts, Tennessee for a year, and now currently in Brooklyn, New York, after I went to school. It might seem kind of unusual that my last name is Chamberlain, but I guess my descent on my grandfather's side, he's English, and some of our earliest ancestors were the first to come across on the boat and land on Plymouth Shore. And this is a brewing company that kind of celebrates kind of my family heirloom as it appeared, during like the Civil War and that kind of era. This is going to be called the fire escape chute, right outside the second floor of my window. I learned that there's a line, and you sort of stick to either side of the line. Either you do it for money, or you do it, for kicks, for the love of it. And I'm definitely, trying to stay as much on the other side of the line as possible so I can stay true to my art. This is the rim light. It's going to be hitting their face 3/4 of the side. And we're using a work light in combination with the string coming down from my blinds. I think the 35, I'm going to shoot a black and white stock. So it's going to give that kind of classic, push look with a high contrast between their faces. And then I'm going to use this medium format because I have this reversal film, which will yield some really high contrast colors, some really, eye-popping stuff. And the 30D, because it's digital, and you're able to work a lot with digital with your look and post, which is something I do as well. How about like a profile, looking at each other?
Because there was no accident, you planned it. Why did you do it?
Yeah, and now how about like shoulder to shoulder and looking directly at the camera? Great, perfect. I do consider myself an image maker. I'm primarily a director and a director of photography within filmmaking. And I think, if you reduce filmmaking to its most basic increment, what is it but just like a strip of film like this, one frame, that if you blow it up, it could look like this. We're all trying to, encapsulate so many ideas, emotions, histories, whatever, collapsing it into a single image, the art direction, the characters in the frame, whatever, the lighting, just capturing something about time that is either truthful or fictional. And I've created a proper creative regiment, amount of time that I dedicate each day to doing creative activities. And it's helped me grow into the kind of artist that I am now, which is very much, living and breathing. It's not something that I can pre-produce. It's just something that I'm on set and I'm on the moment with every project that I do. And I sort of see my path, hopefully taking that kind of series of, a trail of karma, I guess. And, hopefully something at the end of it will result in me being able to produce any kind of work, whether it's music, photo, film, video, I don't know. Just anything that's out there for me. I'm down for it.